Good evening, and welcome to the Institute of Applied Human Dynamics virtual fundraising event honoring our heroes, which pays tribute to the essential workers of IAHD who came together on the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm Howard Rosenzweig, member of the Board of Directors of IAHD. I'll be one of your co-hosts along with fellow board members Matt Kiami and Jeff Winnick. Matt?
Good evening. My name is Matt Kiami, second vice chair of IAHD's Board of Directors. Welcome to tonight's online fundraiser, Honoring Our Heroes. We've got some very special guests and plenty of special moments in store for you this evening. We're very glad you could join us. Take it, Jeff.
Thanks, Matt. Good evening. I'm Jeff Winnick. I'm Vice Chair of IAHD's Board of Directors. On behalf of all of IAHD, thank you for joining as we celebrate and honor the men and women on our front lines of the coronavirus pandemic. Not only did they save lives, but they fostered hope for a brighter tomorrow. Welcome to Honoring Our Heroes. It's my distinct honor to introduce to you Mary Kay St. Mark, Chairperson of the Board of Directors for the Institute of Applied Human Dynamics. Mary has played a very special role in the Institute's beginnings, direction, and future legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary St. Mark.
Hello to all. My name is Mary Kay St. Mark. I am the President Chairperson of the Board of Directors for the Institutes of Applied Human Dynamics, also known as IAHD. What is IAHD? IAHD is an organization that was established by Dr. Jack M. Goodside in 1957 after a group of mothers approached him the year before and were looking for a recreation program for their mentally disabled children. By 1980, our first residential program was opened, and as of today, we have 38 certified residential sites with over 262 certified beds. As the need increased, especially for individuals who were terminated from other organizations, IAHD continued to grow and expand. One of those children who came to IAHD from another agency was my son, Michael. I can sit here today, some 53 years later, and say there has not been 1 minute of which that I have regretted this decision. IAHD has given my son and all of the other individuals a very good quality of life. Besides Michael, IAHD has been a very important part of my entire family life. IAHD does not only serve the individual, but the family as well. We emphasize embracing family and enriching lives. We proudly serve for over 60 years. I am pleased tonight that we are honoring staff for their service during this challenging and tough time. IAHD currently has over 758 employees, of which 96 has been employed for over 20 years or more, and we are grateful for them. I am very proud of the service that IAHD has provided to all of our individuals. I am equally proud of the staff, and congratulations to tonight's honoree. To all board members, directors, thank you for being part of this great organization. I will close by saying, IAHD, be strong because we care. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. I've been a board member for nearly 30 years. I've said it many times over that I've gotten way more than I've given from IAHD. As many of you know, I have an older brother, Alan, who has developmental differences. Alan was one of the early participants at IAHD programs, dating back over 50 years. It has been amazing to witness the evolution of the agency over the many years and to see us reach our current place as a quality organization second to none in the field. Getting to a place such as this is a team effort that includes management, board, and just an unbelievably dedicated staff. We would have said this before the current health crisis, but their efforts during this pandemic has only amplified how unbelievably committed they are to the individuals in our care. It's only fitting that we are here tonight to honor all of you. I would like to thank you personally, each and every one of you, for all you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I'd like to introduce you to Omaira Andino, Chief Executive Officer of IAHD. Hi, Omaira.
Hi, Howie. Thank you all so much for being here with us this evening. We are excited to be able to share this time with you, our family, our friends, and our colleagues. We've had a tumultuous few months, and we've suffered loss. The loss of a board member, people we support, as well as dedicated staff. We've laughed together, we've cried together, and we've held each other up when we thought we couldn't push any further. But in true IAHD form, we pulled through together. We have many heroes at IAHD. They were essential long before the term essential worker was coined. I'm so grateful for those who showed up each and every day, often leaving their own families at home to care for some of our most vulnerable citizens. Tonight, we want to honor a few of those heroes whose resilience, tenacity, and love shined through during the COVID pandemic. Because of them, we are stronger. Because of them, we have hope for a brighter future. And with your help, IAHD can continue to provide people with the care and support they need and deserve. Tonight, we'll share with you the stories of those heroes who helped us pull through during an unprecedented time, and will give you an opportunity to help us give people the support that we have provided for more than 63 years. Take a look.
For more than 62 years, IAHD has been dedicated to the mission of creating nurturing environments where people with intellectual and developmental disabilities can excel and flourish, environments where they can live fulfilling lives. The backbone of IAHD is the dedicated staff of essential workers who prove their commitment to the individuals they support each and every day. These men and women give so much of themselves, offering compassion, camaraderie, and an unwavering spirit to the people supported by IAHD. However, life as we knew it changed.
The COVID-19 was real.
When COVID-19 hit, these essential workers would prove to be a lifeline for many people. They put themselves at risk, made sacrifices, and performed selfless and heroic acts that saved many lives. Many of these heroes had fallen victim to the coronavirus themselves, but their relentless spirit to care for others was paramount to their own needs.
It's a very special virus. It's something we'd never seen before.
I was scared, anxious, nervous.
It's kind of like you literally coming to fight an invisible war.
And try to figure out within my head what is happening around me.
It's definitely something that I worry about all the time.
A constant concern is how frail our population is.
It's one of those things that, I personally thought, well, it would not happen to me, but it did.
We all felt it, and at times I said, okay, what's the next move?
When you get to know what you're dealing with, you're able to deal with the situation.
We made it, so to speak. We beat it. Our individual came through it. And that gives me hope.
It's going to be okay.
These heroes couldn't wait to get back in the fight. They remained on the front lines, caring for the sick and medically frail, guiding these individuals through their recovery from COVID-19, many leaving their own families at home to do so. IAHD's heroes came together in different ways to battle the coronavirus pandemic while looking forward to creating a better tomorrow for the people in their care. These heroes all possess that fire within that gives one hope and endurance to come out on the other side of challenging times better, stronger, together. Because of them, we are IAHD strong.
Hello, I'm New York State Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins. I want to thank you for supporting the Institute of Applied Human Dynamics and their essential workers. In the face of the COVID-19 pandemic, these dedicated employees continue to provide essential services and programs and offered acute care to our neighbors with intellectual and developmental disabilities. To the IAHD team, I'm in awe of your bravery and commitment to providing care at the most uncertain of times. We honor you and all you've given our community over the past few months. Join me in applauding IAHD's incredible team of essential workers, and thank you again for supporting such a vital organization.
Thank you, Senate Majority Leader Stewart-Cousins, for your continued support of IAHD and people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Your leadership and engagement in our local communities is inspiring and means a great deal to all of us. Thank you again. So we've just seen a glimpse of what it was like to be on the front lines of this deadly pandemic and how amazing people work together to save lives and build a better tomorrow for the people they support. Please join IAHD in our mission to continue to enrich the lives of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities so they can live fulfilling lives. I would also like to say thank you to our title sponsor, Trooper Foods. Your contribution to tonight's event says volumes about the good work you do in the community and beyond. Thank you, Trooper Foods. This is also an opportunity for those of you joining us to help us out. Please make a contribution, help us with our mission to care for those people that are in need. Thank you to all who have participated in tonight's event and who have donated to IAHD. These amazing people couldn't do what they do without the support of people like you. Now, I'd like to introduce IAHD's first Hero Award of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, our healthcare hero, Station MD.
I think Station MD, initially I was kind of hesitant of having this technology in our homes because it's, I didn't know if it was going to complicate things but I am very happy to have Station MD because I always feel like I have a doctor in my pocket. Every time individuals have something that I don't know or I've never seen before, I can say, oh, let's call the doctor, and they're there, and they've been very responsive. They usually get back to us within 20 minutes. The doctors have all been very pleasant. And very pleasant and efficient. And so I'm very happy to have Station MD at our houses. It makes me feel more secure as a nurse because there's always a doctor I can.
They were excellent. In the short time that they came on board at the right time. And it was amazing. I mean, I think without their input and the contact we have, I think it would have been a little bit more scary. But they were there for us, and they lead us and they guide us step by step by step. And each time we call, we get the most awesome doctors.
I think that Station MD is an incredible service. I think that they save many, many lives. We resorted to access the service, and they stopped us from coming into the emergency rooms for some things that we normally come to the emergency rooms. And they were there the whole time, providing us support, telling us what to do exactly. This is coming from a doctor, so that's always, there's that feeling of support and relief that we have that service.
We can't thank you enough from Station MD for this award, this wonderful award from IAHD. The bravery that IAHD staff members showed in the face of the COVID crisis, the administrators showing that they needed to try something new and had the courage to do it and execute it, we're convinced saved a lot of lives. And a lot of credit really should go to the individuals for participating with us in a new kind of healthcare, the staff members who really are on the front lines every day, taking care of people and facing risks of exposure to COVID-19 and other dangers, and they really came through this as heroes. We, of course, at Station MD are really proud of the work that we're doing. That credit really goes to the doctors and the operations staff who are executing our program so well and have built this. And we couldn't be more proud or privileged in participating in the care for this population. And we're just very grateful that we got the opportunity and have the opportunity to do this in a meaningful way and to help, particularly during these crises.
Hi, this is State Senator Shelley Mayer, and I'm so pleased to be here for the Honor Our Heroes, a virtual event for my friends at IAHD. I was lucky to come to visit this year and see how caring and how special the staff is, and talk about heroes, people who really stepped up, came to work in a tough time, put themselves at risk, but all out of care and loving for the people that you help make have such great lives. So I'm so grateful and indebted to you, and I wish you the very best. I'm thrilled to be able to celebrate with you here today.
Thank you, Senator Shelley Mayer. IAHD is grateful for your continued recognition and support. And when you personally delivered boxes of pizza to our residences, it was most appreciated, and I'm told quite delicious. Thank you, Senator. Being part of the IAHD family is very important to me. Many of us have loved ones, family members, friends. We have seen or know someone with intellectual or developmental disabilities. My family has a long relationship with IAHD, which began years ago with my cousin Christina. Early on in her life, Christina received services and support for 17 years at IAHD, which provided her a solid foundation, enabling her to live and love to her fullest. Well, Chrissy recently celebrated her 42nd birthday, and thanks to her beginnings at IAHD, thanks to the collaborative efforts of the IAHD staff together with her parents, my Antoinette and Uncle Phil, Chrissy's health and happiness is a true testament to the successful work IAHD performs. She is doing very, very well and continues to exceed all expectations. I would like to say thank you to this evening's platinum sponsor, Effective Management Associated 2. Their commitment to helping people goes well beyond their consulting services. A fine example, good people doing good work. Thank you, EMA2. And thank you all for joining us tonight on our virtual event, which is a little different than our annual fundraising dinner dances. However, the objective is the same. So please pledge your support by visiting the website www.iahdny.org and click Donate Now. No amount is too small. All amounts will make a difference. Thank you.
They helped two of the people we support here, Jody, who you've spoken with, and Karen, register to vote. They're helping Jody do a resume so that she can potentially one day get a job and accomplish some more of the goals that she has for herself. And I think without the time that they put into it and the effort that some of the people that work with the self-advocacy group put forth, that those things wouldn't be possible. So I think that's a really good thing.
IAHD has an impact. We do, and we care when no one else does. IAHD is a compassionate, caring organization. IAHD does that very well. We look out for them. They are our family, and we are their family, and that's what IAHD is all about, family.
Impact of IAHD is huge. I find that it is a wonderful nonprofit organization that does so much for these individuals, from caring for them. I think that IAHD is an extension of the individuals' families. We make sure that they live happy, fulfilling lives and take care of them in every aspect.
I think they give them opportunity. That's the word I want to use, opportunity to be who they are. Most of the guys is independent, they have rights, and I think IAHD bring that out in them. I think it's the best company I ever worked for.
I must say a whole lot of thanks to the DSP workers that work along with me. And it's all because of their great proactive work that they have administered unto us.
The work IAHD does is truly amazing. The support, services, and opportunities they provide people with intellectual and developmental disabilities helps them live their lives on their terms. Some individuals don't use words and have difficulty expressing themselves when they arrive at IAHD. But through the support, enrichment programs, and choices they're able to make about how they want to live, many of these people experience major life changes, expressing themselves for the first time through music, art and movement, and discovering new passions like cooking, weaving, ceramics, and self-advocacy. Things they may never have accomplished had they not come to IAHD, and we are certainly grateful they did. Let's check in on our donors and see who's making their own impact on the lives of people. Thank you, Stephen Byer. Excellent. We're moving the red bar, getting closer to our goal. Much appreciated, Carolyn O'Jerry. Thank you so much. Connect One Bank, much appreciated. Of every dollar invested into IAHD, 87 cents goes directly back into the program. That's 87 cents of every dollar. Our independent auditors have told us this is outstanding and certainly something to be very proud of. We happen to agree. I would also like to say thank you to tonight's gold sponsor, Sedgwick Pharmacy. Their ongoing commitment to the care and delivery of medical and pharmaceutical supplies over the years has proven immeasurable to IAHD and the people they support. Thank you, Sedgwick Pharmacy. And now I'd like to introduce IAHD's next Hero Award. Ladies and gentlemen, our Nightingale Heroes, the clinical team of Osmond Lizardo, Carmel Walbrook, and Christina Wong.
Osmond has been our director of nursing. He's been a very wonderful leader and a mentor as well. He has taught me so much as a new nurse.
He is and still is a phenomenal person, very kind at heart, and I mean, he was very humble with his responses to you, and even if you ask difficult or hard questions, he may answer you in a very calm and soothing manner.
My God, he is a godsend. Osmond, he is a godsend. He's a lovely person. Works very hard, and it's like his heart is with everybody here.
Well, she deserves it because she's the best nurse ever.
Christina as well. Her whole residence became an isolation site. So she was in there every single day. She was in there encouraging staff, educating them, providing them support, and pushing them in the right direction. When they were afraid, she encouraged them as well. So she was there, both of them were there every single day through this whole thing.
Yes, I have come across working with Carmel, and I know that she has just a very warm heart towards our individual.
I think, well, both of them are superheroes. I think that Carmel took care of one of the isolation sites, and it became very, very crowded at that site. And I know that she was hands-on the whole time. She really loved individuals, and it's something that it's marvelous to watch. A lot of encouragement to the DSPs around her because she was so hands-on in that and working as she should. Many of the staff were very afraid of the exposure to this virus, and while she took the lead, and she was able to show them firsthand how to do things.
Thank you so much for considering me for this award. I am so tremendously honored to be a recipient. This year has taught us so much as nurses as to how to help our individuals during this critical time of need. Even though our fight against COVID-19 is far from over, we are relieved that we have reached this point. I am so honored to be working with such a wonderful organization during this time, and I just want to thank the leadership for recognizing us for this opportunity. I am so proud to be a nurse at IAHD. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for this. This is an amazing and a beautiful award. I appreciate it. And to all my individuals, my co-workers, on behalf of everyone I serve here at IAHD, I am humbly grateful and thank you. And another thank you to God, because I could not have done this without him and his support. And he was right there at my back every day. And I just want to say thank you, God. Thanks to everyone.
I would like to humbly accept this award that recognizes the efforts made by nursing. It is not a one-man show. I would like to thank all the staff, all the clinicians, everyone that has been involved. Thank you all.
Hi, I'm Senator David Carlucci, Chair of the Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Committee. And I've had the good fortune of working with so many great organizations taking care of our most vulnerable residents. Among them is IAHD, the Institutes of Applied Human Dynamics. They have done an amazing job taking care and helping people with developmental disabilities, particularly during the time of COVID. Please do what you can to help support them in their mission to continue to help improve the quality of life of people living with developmental disabilities.
Thank you, Senator David Carlucci. IAHD is grateful for your continued support and perseverance in giving a voice to the interests of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Thank you so much. For me, my relationship with IAHD is personal. My family has been involved with IAHD from its very beginning over 60 years ago. I grew up in the Bronx. My dad died when I was 7 years old, leaving my mom with two young children, myself and my older brother Eddie, who was developmentally disabled. He attended the day program for over 50 years and lived in an IAHD-run group home for over 30 years. I know firsthand what dedication and compassion the direct support staff and the direct support professionals show each and every day. When my brother was diagnosed with an aggressive form of bladder cancer 2 years ago, the nursing staff and everyone at the group home rallied around Eddie. They were at his side 24/7. They took Eddie to every doctor's appointment. They were not only there for Eddie, but they were there for my wife and I. When Eddie underwent a 10-hour surgery, Erland, Kimmy Desiree, the manager of his group home, and Carmel Walbrook, the assistant head of nursing, stayed with my wife and I all day and night until the surgery was over. We cried together and we held hands. Eddie passed away 4 months later. There were over 40 people from IAHD at the funeral. There are no words to describe the admiration and love I have for everyone at IAHD. Please reach into your pockets today. Help support my heroes, the workers, the direct support staff, everyone at IAHD. Now, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see who's giving to IAHD. Thank you, Roy. Appreciate it. As Matt said before me, every dollar counts. We appreciate it. Our goal is $100,000. Let's reach into those pockets and help. Thank you, Anna Mae. Now, I'd like to introduce IAHD's next hero. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Denise Dunkley and Edwin Pintor.
Giving is living in hopes and beginnings. Let's show each other how to smile today. Early in the morning was another rainy night. So much misunderstanding. But one thing I know from the bottom of my heart, that to love one another, but there to be a start. We are all
sisters and brothers in one big family, humanity. Living is loving in hopes and beginnings. Let's make a brighter day. Loving and caring for sisters and brothers. Let's show each other how to smile today. Everyday people in the front lines in these times. Everyday people work selfless, act of love and mind. Let's put our arms around each other, give fun to ones who need. Cause we're stronger together, as one will succeed. Taking care of others, respectfully, responsibly. Giving is living in hopes and beginnings. Let's make a brighter new day. Loving and caring for sisters and brothers. Let's show each other how to smile today. Let's make a brighter new day. Let's spread this sunshine all day. Let's join hands and pray. Together we all can say, hey. Heaven is living in hopes and beginnings. Heaven is living in hopes and beginnings. Let's make a brighter day. Loving and caring for sisters and brothers. Let's show each other how to smile today. How to smile today. Whoa, whoa. How to smile today. How to smile today. Yeah. How to smile today.
Thank you, Acoustic Positivity. Giving is living and hopes and beginnings. It sure is. When you donate to IAHD, you're giving a real opportunity for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to live full lives and hope for a brighter tomorrow. Please join us in creating a brighter tomorrow by giving what you can tonight and bringing hope to so many. Thank you. And let's say thank you to some of our donors. Thank you, Mutual of America, one of our sponsors. Thank you to Brianna Larson. Keep in mind we're supporting 38 group homes. Roy Lapidus, thank you so much. Kerry, thank you so much. Windsor Management and the Kiami family, you do so much for IAHD. We can't thank you enough. Now, I'd like to introduce IAHD's next hero. Ladies and gentlemen, leadership hero, Stefan Lewis.
So Stefan was, he's the manager for the first site that I went to do a barrier at. I remember he was there and without skipping a beat, he just continued being there every single day and providing the support to individuals and respecting the barrier zones and making sure that people were accessible. When I was there to provide training, he was moving their schedules to make sure that I was able to get all of them.
I think for a young man, he's doing a great job. I would put Stefan number one.
He was awesome, to be honest. He would stop by and visit his individuals just to make sure they were okay. if we needed anything, he would come through for us. That was pretty good and pretty cool.
First, I want to thank my wife and children for allowing me to come to work, knowing the importance of my job. Secondly, I want to thank my team, beginning with my immediate supervisors, Gloria Tavares and Paulette Mapp, for every time I need assistance and I look through the window, they're outside. Lastly, I want to thank Mary St. Mark's for pushing me to go back to school in order to become the man that I am today. And I want to thank IAHD for opening doors for me in order for me to move up and become a resident manager. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Assemblyman Tom Abenanti. Thank you to all who are supporting IAHD and our essential workers. Our essential workers are unsung heroes, especially in the midst of a COVID pandemic, enriching lives of special people with IDD, some are communities most vulnerable to the pandemic, who cannot communicate their symptoms, feelings, or fears as they isolate from their family and friends. Now more than ever, we need to support and honor our essential workers. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblyman Tom Abenanti, for supporting IAHD. Your distribution of sanitizing supplies during the pandemic was critical to the health and safety of the IAHD staff and the people they support. Again, thank you. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank this evening's platinum sponsors, Windsor Management and Kiami 411, longtime supporters of IAHD's mission. Thank you, Windsor Management and Kiami 411. One of the things that really resonates is seeing people come together. Now, more than ever, I think we need to see more of that. And we have proof here tonight that it can be done. And when it's done, wonderful and amazing things can happen. Lives can be saved and changed. Please join us in making a real difference in someone's life. You know, it's a fact that we receive joy when we help others. Why not create some joy? It's a win-win. IAHD spends thousands and thousands of dollars for programs and activities that are not reimbursed by our funding sources, whether it's our art program, swim programs, fitness programs, or helping individuals with limited or no financial resources take a summer vacation. Perhaps it's attending a cooking class or going to a concert. Your financial support helps us fund all of these activities. Please, please, donate tonight, pledge, help us to continue to provide these services and activities for the people in our care. Thank you to all who are making a real difference in the lives of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And now, I'd like to invite you to join me on a tour of IAHD's virtual art gallery. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Johnny Mattei, IAHD's Creative Arts Coordinator.
Hello, and welcome to Dynamic Arts Gallery Virtual Art Show and Fundraiser. Our mission is to create an inclusive environment where artists with disabilities can display their work alongside working artists in order to nurture and foster creativity and a sense of equity. Virtual exhibit, I Am More Than a Definition, was created to showcase and highlight the works done by artists with disabilities. Each piece is as unique and powerful as the person who created them. The first piece is a portrait interpretation of Basquiat by artist Gretchen Ellison. Gretchen Ellison is a visual artist who uses a multitude of references to create her works using different media, such as drawings and paintings. She incorporates text and texture, into a work to create an interpretation of the world around her that calls to mind folk artists like Clementine Hunter. Like Hunter, Gretchen brings a unique perspective to her work that brings each piece to life. Her body of work focuses on portraits of famous artists current and past, from Kiki Smith to Basquiat. As you can see here in this featured piece, which is reminiscent of Basquiat's own figure drawings, purposely primitive and raw. I think he would approve. This artist is Fausto Vizcaino. Fausto, a native Dominican Republic, moved to New York City at an early age. An avid baseball enthusiast, Fausto loves playing the game just as much as he loves watching it. Fausto is very proud of the many trophies he has won while playing baseball, and his art is heavily influenced by his love of the sport. Fausto adds a visually unique take on the sport that he loves when transitioning it onto canvas. Fausto's work is at times reminiscent of folk art, and his innocent interpretation of the subjects is always refreshing. Let me leave you with a quote from one of my favorite visionaries, Louise Nevelson. I don't demand that all work be a masterpiece. What I am doing is the right thing for me. That is what I am, and this is living. It reflects me, and I reflect it.
Hi, I'm George Latimer, Westchester County Executive, and I'm pleased to join you for the virtual annual event of IAHD, honoring our heroes, the frontline workers who came to work every single day to interact with people in need, and they did it during the time of the COVID pandemic, which is still with us, but certainly in the peak of that pandemic, where everyone was rightfully concerned about their own personal health. Yet these people stepped out in front and didn't miss a day. And we owe them a tremendous debt of gratitude, and we're here to say thank you and to recognize them in this event. We're also here to encourage those who can to contribute to the funding of this organization. The voluntary donations are critical. They go along with whatever other government and corporate donations that exist, but the actual support of these services have to come from all of us. And so we encourage that generosity in recognition of the wonderful work that's being done to help people that are truly in need and truly need our help. Have a wonderful virtual event. Next year we'll do this all in person. But in the meantime, congratulations again to our heroes.
Thank you, Westchester County Executive George Latimer, for your ongoing support of IAHD and people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and your leadership throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. You've helped to keep our community safe and healthy. Thank you, County Executive Latimer. During these difficult times, IAHD had to decide on how best to serve the people they support. People who may not understand the idea of a deadly virus, or the importance of hand washing, or why their loved ones couldn't visit. IAHD brought day-hab programs into the residences and provided a welcome change and a sense of safety and comfort in an otherwise discomforting time. We've seen tonight how coming together can make a difference, and we ask that you help. Help us continue to make a difference with your donation. It's a way of saying thank you, and we say thank you to you. So let's say some thanks. Right now, Michael Gerard, thank you for your donation. Michael Gerald, thank you for your donation. Tom O'Leary, thank you. I want you to keep in mind that we support 38 group homes, and also we support individuals in some of the poorest neighborhoods in New York City. We need your help, especially during these trying times. You just saw some beautiful artwork. You can look on your phones or whatever you're logging in with now, and there's a way to buy that artwork. Please do what you can. Display that artwork proudly. Now I'd like to introduce IAHD's next hero. Ladies and gentlemen, our frontline heroes, Denise Dunkley, and Edwin Pintor.
Edwin is an amazing guy. He cares, he's soft-spoken, very quiet man, and very humble person. And during the time that he was here at the Bainbridge site with me, anything I ask of him, he never asks why, he just do. And he was not afraid to go into the rooms where I needed help, and he support and help. And I'm happy for him. He deserves it.
Says he's not a big talker. He doesn't say much. But he's a great person to work with.
I want to say thank you to Denise because, like I said, you know, she left her family, she left her home, and she dedicated all of her time to IAHD. And I'm grateful, and I'm pretty sure IAHD is very grateful for that as well.
Denise, I can say she has worked with IAHD for many years. She's one of our senior staff members. Very knowledgeable, very smart and hardworking, incredibly hardworking. She knows our individuals very well, and a lot of times when something is wrong with them, the smallest signs is she would be able to tell me that so-and-so is not feeling well, and it's usually something more behind that. So I just find her to be completely well trained. She is completely kind to our individuals just from knowing them for so long. So we are incredibly grateful, I think, to have her as one of our dedicated DSP staff.
I want to thank Felisa Joseph, my program administrator, and Erin McSorley for nominating me for this award. And also thanks my group staff, Sarina Mohammed and Cynthia Toneboa, and my TC, Kofi Gianfi, who passed away because of the coronavirus. I'm grateful to work here, and I thank you.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. I am delighted to be a part of IAHD family. And it's my pleasure to work along with the individuals, to take care of them, and to nurture them the best way I can. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you once again to the essential workers of IAHD for your dedication, hard work, and commitment. It's truly wonderful to see so many smiling faces because of you. Thank you for showing us how to smile today. You are all true heroes. Let's all make some more smiles today. Let's change a life today. We can all do this together. Please visit the website to donate. Any amount, big or small, is improving lives and making people smile. Thank you so much to all of you who have made contributions. Thank you, Patty Shuckle. We're moving our meter. Thank you, Tom O'Leary. Getting closer to our goal. Thank you, Grace Flowers. Thank you, everyone. We still need your help, so please keep the donations coming for IAHD, for our individuals and their families, and for our staff members who are working so hard, who are true heroes. We've seen and heard some wonderful things tonight. We've learned about the strength of the human spirit, the power of a helping hand, and the confirmation that we truly are all in this together. We have far greater in common than we have in differences, regardless of where we come from or where we're going. We all experience the same human conditions: to love and be loved, to have purpose and aspirations, and to live our lives to their fullest extent. Please join us in our mission to assist people. individuals at IAHD in their lives to the fullest extent. Thank you for your much needed support. In this next portion of our program, we'd like to pay tribute to the members of our IAHD family who we lost to the COVID-19 pandemic. These individuals and essential workers touched the lives of many, bringing joy and laughter and friendship and love to those who knew them. You will forever be in our hearts.
Forever in our hearts and forever in our thoughts and prayers. Let's please have a moment of silence for the people that we lost. Thank you. As we begin to wind our evening down, on behalf of IAHD, I'd like to extend our most sincere appreciation to the essential workers of IAHD. You have proven time and time again that you are all truly heroes. Your dedication, commitment, and spirit are the backbone of IAHD. And together, you made a real difference. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd also like to add my personal thanks to Amy King. Amy has just been a rock in putting together this event under very difficult and challenging circumstances. All of us at IAHD are grateful, blessed, and fortunate to have Amy on our team. Matt?
Thank you, Howie. Well, we're nearing the end of our program, but we must take a moment to give thanks also to our sponsors and special guests. Thank you for making this evening possible and for your ongoing support of IAHD. Let's check in on our donors one last time to see who's helping IAHD make a difference. Thank you, Stephen Meyer. We're getting close to our goal. Come on, people, we can do it with your help. As Jeff said, we have 38 group homes, many employees. We all need your help. Thank you for all that you're doing for the organization. I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank Mary St. Mark, President, IAHD Chair. Thank you, Mary, for your unequivocal leadership and for continuing a focused and clear mission for the organization. You are a quintessential steadfast pillar and have fought for and ensured IAHD's success in the past, present, and ongoing in the future. You are the major reason for all of us being here today. I'd also like to thank our executive team and our board members. Your commitment to the organization is paramount in furthering the mission. The smiles and happiness seen in IAHD individuals and families are a testament to your dedication, careful guidance, and thoughtful decision-making. Also, a huge thank you to the leadership committee led by Amy King for putting this unique and awesome event together. It's been a lot of Zoom meetings, phone calls, emails, even site visits. It was all fun. Thank you all for your concerted efforts in making this event as successful as possible. And one very special to the staff and IAHD heroes. Thank you all. Go ahead, Jeff.
Thanks, Matt. Before the close of the show, on behalf of the Institutes of Applied Human Dynamics, I'd like to thank you, the online participants who purchased tickets to be part of IAHD's first online fundraising event, and to tell all of you who've made donations to IAHD's mission to provide quality support and services to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families. We couldn't do what we do without you. Thank you. And just as a reminder, for those of you that make donations and work for a corporation, there may be matching funds. So if you work for a company, ask if they match the funds. I know my company does, and hopefully yours does also. I'd also like to add my personal thanks. Number one, to our Chief Executive Officer, Omira Andino. Omira took over the job about a year ago. I don't think in her wildest dreams she could have ever expected to face what she's faced now. But she came through it, and she's led this organization through very, very difficult times. And I know how much she cares. Also, to all of our support staff, our direct support professionals are the lifeblood of our organization. They do yeoman's work. I told you about my personal story. I know how hard, how dedicated, how caring each one of these people are. Please give in their honor. They're our heroes. And on a personal note, I want to give a special shout out to Erland and to Carmel Walbrook and to everybody at Lawton House for being my brother's guardian angels for through the years. Please give in their honor. Thank you to our heroes. Now we'd like to share an original piece from Daniel's Music Foundation, Our Prayer for You. It's featured along with some of our IAHD heroes. Lyrics and credits can also be found in the links on this page. Thank you once again to our heroes, to my heroes. Together, we will build a brighter tomorrow because we are IAHD strong.
Find love, may you succeed, may you have faith, may you believe, may you accept whatever life brings, and don't sweat all the little things. May you have enough to eat, may you find a place to sleep, a comfortable bed, a roof above, in a home filled with love. May you find something you can do every day that makes someone happy in some little way. May your joy be grand and your troubles few. This is my prayer for you. Be free of grief and pain. May gentleness in your heart reign. May your patience and knowledge expand, and your wisdom to understand. In these times may we find peace. May grateful for all we have and remember to give back. May you find something you can do every day that makes someone happy in some little way. May your joy be grand and your troubles few. This is my prayer for you. May you walk beside waters calm and clear with your family and friends nearby. May your days be happy and filled with cheer and sun shining in a blue sky. May you find something you can do every day that makes someone happy in some little way. May your joy be grand and your troubles few. This is my prayer for you. This is my prayer for you. May you find love, may you succeed, may you have faith, may you believe, may you accept whatever life brings, and don't sweat all the little things. May you have to eat, may you find a place to sleep, a comfortable bed, a roof above, in a home filled with love. May you find something you can do every day that makes someone happy in some little way. May your joy be grand and your troubles few. This is my prayer for you. Be free of grief and pain. May gentleness in your heart reign. May your patience and knowledge expand, and your wisdom to understand. In these times may we find peace. May all of our blessings increase. May we be grateful for all we have and remember to give back. May you find something you can do every day that makes someone happy in some little way. May your joy be grand and your troubles few. This is my prayer for you. May you walk beside waters calm and clear with your family and friends nearby. May your days be happy and filled with cheer and sun shining in a blue sky. May you find something you can do every day that makes someone happy in some little way. May your joy be grand and your troubles few. This is my prayer for you. This is my prayer for you.